episode of Johnsequitur. I'm on vacation, so I'm just kicking back, putting myself in an angle that makes me look more relaxed, more like a guy who hasn't shaved in days, more like a douchebag, basically. Today we're going to talk about something that I am fascinated with, only because of how gullible people are. In 1966, a tugboat captain, Don Henry, was on his way from Puerto Rico to Fort Lauderdale on a clear afternoon. Suddenly, the compasses on his tug began to spin wildly as strange darkness descended on them, and the horizon couldn't be seen. Water was coming in all directions, and the electrical power failed completely. A dense fog covered the tug. Luckily, their engine kept going, and they moved out of the fog. Looking back, the fog was densely concentrated in a solid block. A bank inside the area, the sea was boiling. Outside this area, the sea was calm. This is the Bermuda Triangle. Let me explain where it is in case you don't know. It's also called the Devil's Triangle. It's an imaginary area that can be roughly outlined on a map by connecting Miami, Florida, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and the Bahamas, an island chain off the coast of the United States. Within the triangle area of the Atlantic Ocean have occurred a number of unexplained disappearances of boats and planes. Additionally, readings on directional devices do not operate normally inside the triangle. Unusual events in the area date back in recorded history to 1493 and the first voyage of Christopher Columbus, the douchebag, to the New World. In his log, Columbus noted that his compass readings were askew within the area now called the Bermuda Triangle, and he and his crew was confused by the shallow areas of sea with no land nearby. Okay, let's read some of the incidences that happened in the Bermuda Triangle before I give you a short take of what I think is happening here. Okay, aircraft incidents. Flight 19 in December 5th, 1945, lost 14 airmen. On the same day, 13 airmen were missing or were lost after searching for Flight 19. July 3rd, 1947, B-29 Superfortresses were lost off of Bermuda. January 30th, 48, 6 crew and 25 passengers were lost. December 28th, 1948. 3 crew, 36 passengers. January 17th, 1949. 7 crew, 13 passengers. November 9th, 1956. 10 crewmen. January 8th, 62. Just an entire plane, apparently. June 9th, 65. A flying boxcar. I don't know what that is, but there's debris found far away, I guess. December 6th, 1965. A pilot and a passenger on a single plane. June 20th, 2005. So there was 40 years between incidents. Piper PA-23 disappeared. 3 people on board were lost. April 10th, 2007. A Piper PA-43, I don't know what, planes. No idea. 2 fatalities. February 23rd, 2017. Turkish Flight TK-183 was forced to change direction after some mechanical and electrical problems occurred. May 15th, 2017, a private MU-2B aircraft, like a plane. It lost radar and radio contact with air traffic controllers, and they found plane wreckage. There's also a whole bunch of ships. Let's not go through this again. Let me count them. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 incidents dating back to 1800, but as late as 2015. And also some people in a lighthouse disappeared, but there was a hurricane. So what's going on here? Well, it's really, really simple. If you draw a triangle anywhere on the globe and check to see if there were incidences that happened there, shipwrecks, plane wrecks, anything like that, you're going to find that every triangle you draw anywhere at all on the globe, you're going to find disappearances. Now, why are there so many here? Well, that's a high traffic area that we're talking about here. Like if you drew one in the center of the Pacific Ocean with no one around, you're going to find plane wrecks, you're going to find shipwrecks, but not a lot. Not as many as here because there's more high traffic here. So, that's it. That's all. The Bermuda Triangle is just a spot that imaginary borders were drawn to show something cursed or evil lives there. Maybe it's like, an underground city or, Atlantis, something, spaceships. I don't know. But it's not. It's none of those things. The whole reason I did that today was because I wanted to, imagine what it would be like to be on a beach. That's pretty much the whole explanation to this episode. So, until next time when I drag myself down here to do an episode, don't go into that triangle. You'll die.